Good morning, everybody. Good evening. Good day. I'm Tashi, and I am here with Rachel.
Hi, you might have some announcements.
And not really last month, I just had some technical issues, and I still have some technical issues. My PC just decided to not turn on in the morning, so that's why I'm late. I'm still struggling with it. I will still have to troubleshoot it, but I got to turn it on, so I'm here.
This follows an update, which I consider a acceptable explanation.
I mean, I can't say anything else, because I am still working on the troubleshooting, but I have delayed it for after the reading. And my PC not starting was one part of it. The second part is actually my browser not loading, so I'm using a different browser. So if anything is not fitting in the screen, I'm sorry. I try to fit it as much as possible.
Now, I'm glad to see it and you tonight.
No, you can't see me. No. So we left off last time with someone or somebody knocking on their door. At her home, which should be actually secret.
That's probably true to most, despite how famous she is. In two ways, really.
I mean, the only police who know where she lives is herself, the doctor and their companions, Rainbow Dash, and some of the villains. And maybe Celestia. I don't know.
Don't forget Dr. Cabbage and his hench ponies. They know everything!
They know the way.
Hmm.
I did mention them and the opponents.
That's among the things they know.
Among the many things.
They know the way to her house.
Yep.
Which she considers somewhat inconvenient.
But let's see where this goes. Looking at my front door remains persistent and urgent. The closer I get to it, the more it concerns me. At first, I could dismiss it as forceful, but the possibility that he, or they, is merely trying to get my attention. But ignoring hard and continuous knocks is more indicative of fully trying to rob me and the house is on fire. I mean, yeah, just like when someone is pressing the doorbell, ping, 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 ping. I can see along the way that my house isn't that much of an urgent state, although it does feel a bit like that lately. Still, whoever this is, I'm quickly growing more certain that this is very urgent. And she opens the door. Hey, I just wanted to reach you, because of your excellent car warranty. That's how it goes. You they don't have phones. My heart races just before I open the door. I'm used to having my adrenaline pump, but sometimes what seems to be urgent situation turns out to be nothing but bad news. I mean, that usually is the case. I can have if a problem is occurring now or very soon, but it makes my heart if I hear I'm already too late to have some pony. It's not like I have a constant solution or time travel. I really hope it's not a letter. Just further ado, I open the door. There is, but the who was that was knocking on the door almost knocks on me. Hey, watch it! I complained and I wait sternly. You almost looked at me. I mean, that means you were not loud enough. Closing the other door. Oh, sorry, love. I didn't know you were coming. They opened the door. Okay, so we have a very thick British accent. Who could it be? Right? A next page. Pretty tall, broad, and somewhat has some brown stallion. The deep brown hooves, which kind of remind me of something. He is dark purple, mean and there, no. Huh? I don't know who this is then. He's wearing white shirt, and his face is open to me. This is not using the top three buttons. On his head, he wears a brown hat, and it has a band of what appears to be a T on it. I'm more confused of who this is. You lost me at the perfect main until.
You'll eventually get it.
Yes, I bring up the character.
Oh, so you can load pictures after all?
There you go.
Okay.
Just from the perfect main until this guy comes to mind. Hopefully, it is not that kind of character.
Right. Even more gay version of Kendall.
It turns out I have two guests after all. The one standing beside him is shorter than the stallion. And she doesn't really have his grass. She's quite silly, and most of her height is in her legs. She has pink eyes and has a modesty gold main tail. And the stallion beside her, the person's man, is also wearing a shirt. I think I'm gonna guess who they are. But her is kid this time, and unlike the stallion, this is buttoned off fully and nicely. There's also a man in the middle of her mane, which was not in a single ponytail.
Yeah, I thought you'd catch on eventually. As a matter of fact, you actually mentioned these characters earlier in this arc. That's a minor hint.
There you go.
Alright. Well,
Yeah! Because I
purple?
wouldn't call this not the purple. It is purple, but I wouldn't call this the purple. That's what messed me up. I would probably call it plum color. It is purple, but
You know, yeah. If Rarity was here, she'd probably correct me with a much more certain word for that color.
yeah.
She has a way better eye for color and names for it than I do.
And the Tweety Man would be here. He would call it 9F209. If you know the reference. I'm pretty sure I said the wrong number. By the way. No, it will be 11001C. There you go. It would be that. Or maybe this one. Because we all know that Susan is a robot. It's an android. I recently through and my face assumes this something look behind my glasses. Because I recognize them. But I can't put my who from where, or when, or who they are. Especially I never met them before personally. But I must have seen them at some point. A newspaper article maybe? I mean, yeah, it makes sense that I know about their parents, Susan's parents.
At least remotely.
In attempt to help me figure this out, I see them both up, with a careful and praising eye. Doing so, not entering my memory of them per se. But it does suggest to me that not only are they following fellow adventure including like me, but they are very good ones as well. After being in this profession for as long as I have, I've been able to pick up a thing or two that true professionals tend to have. For instance, they don't brag, or come off as too showy, as if to compensate for something. Right, Rainbow Dash? That's the life I overlooked with Dr. Come around in my useful and understanding day. I mean, Come around is actually a true professional, no matter what you say. He might be showy and he's compensating for things, but if you weren't there, he would have gotten all the items. Right? I mean, we have seen Come around actually catching the diamond, the two. Well, I don't know what the name was, but the diamond they used to stop the gargoyle cat.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it enhances light. See, yes, he does get the items sometimes. He even stole it from her, some items from her, and also he succeeded to get the Alicorn amulet in the last story arc.
Yeah, he might have had time, but he is still a professional. And the one thing I do agree with Come around, that you need funds to have adventures.
Right.
You
That's
can.
why I made them. That's why I made him say that in this story too, or well, the last one.
And I'm pretty sure.
He would use that as a justification to excuse any atrocity.
I mean, yeah, but there's another hoof where he is literally in the hooves of the mafia in your story, so.
That's right. So that
You
gives him
can't.
even more incentive to be cooperative.
Yeah.
And going the other way around, you can also see he's skilled enough for the mafia to have some faith in him.
Yeah?
You're worth giving some investment to, but we're going to make sure we get it back.
In contrast, the professionals have a certain bearing and poise about them. That years of experience and confidence would make it difficult to hide. And it just happens. It just naturally happens over time. So, okay. I misunderstood the accent. It is not British. It is actually Aussie.
That's close. A lot of people from Australia originally came from Britain. So
I mean,
it's another offshoot. We have some American dialect too that used to come from English, but it got modified over time.
I mean, if you hear it, you can definitely tell the difference.
Right. But going forward, if you're right about who they are, then now you know what they sound like as you read for them.
Yeah, when I saw what they are saying, I thought it was maybe the Doctor. I mean, it could have happened.
Yeah, it could. So I'm not disputing that.
And then it's funny, even after that, it started, Patty Top hold someone had some brown stallion. Which,
A sex change shirt?
so yeah, it was literally the Doctor until the purple hair. For instance, they said ready for action at any moment nothing, and there are no ways that they show it, like the 8-click mode location, as they are in the habit of regular checking for nature. Or they are just rushing the police away. It typically wears some loose colors that may not be too pleasing to the eye. Objection. And I'm pretty sure that even Variety was saying that no, sometimes some loose colors are actually very much needed in fashion. Especially if you want to put your focus on something else. Like when you are wearing something extravagant necklace. You don't want your whole clothes to be extravagant as well.
I remember Applejack's complaint about, are you putting holes in the clothes on purpose?
Yeah? I mean, that was always the thing that, oh wait, so you are tearing apart your jeans on purpose? Well, when I was young, we threw out the jeans that I sketched when I fell on the floor with my bike. We did almost the same thing. Even the gear can often show signs of wear and tear, too. Yet, they hold up remarkably well.
I think you missed a part of the sentence there. Pleasing to the eye, but they are practical and durable. You missed, yeah, that last part of the sentence.
I meant to mean the practical and durable part. I mean, yeah, when you have less jeans than extra leg. The peach pink mare listen to her roof on the dark green shirt, as she expected. We are very sorry for disturbing you. The privacy, Miss Darling. So they are here for Miss Yelling, not telling no. Excuse me, still, professionalism. Calling her Miss Yelling.
Yeah. She's... Daring's famous either way.
But we are also right glad that you are still in here. Decided the next person more brightly. Because we could really use your help. Before we go on, continues the map, I think it would only be prepared of us if we both introduce ourselves. Alrighty so, I might add. Again, Italian, I suppose I title to his chest. My name is Snap Shutter, and this here is my lovely wife, Miss May Norgood. Snap Shutter and May Norgood? I congratulated that I rubbed the bottom of my chin. That sounds familiar too. I think I'll put my hooves on it. Oh, you want to put your hooves on it? Then here, this is our name card. You can put your hooves on that.
There you go.
It's getting more fascinating and embarrassing because obviously they are well aware of me. I wish I could return the favor in the actual measure. You heard of what? Some asked me regarding the light. As he made his hat, back on his head. I think so, but I can't put my hook from where or when. Especially because I travel to time multiple times, so I'm not sure when I heard of you.
Have you ever had that embarrassing moment where someone approached you, completely familiar with you, knew your name, and you had no idea who they were?
Yes, and it happened to me as well when we most thought that we knew each other, and then we actually didn't know each other, and we were acting like we are best buds for at least an hour until figuring out that, oh wait, one person.
Okay.
And that's even funnier.
Yeah, I left.
And it was funny because they had a friend who looked like me, and I had a friend who looked like them.
Ah, wow. That's interesting.
I explained with the sign lots of embarrassment. I mean, that's what they say in the world is very small. Well, that's okay. May said good naturedly, as she moved over me. I already knew that the two was aren't as famous as you, Miss Yearling. So they are special things in the nearest calling. Or, as you are better known in the social circle that we hang out with, would you prefer to us call you Dang Do? I mean, yeah. But I already shortened them. Surprisingly, I haven't met many Polish who go to my ticket. And I never saw that prefer me. Until, I still most Polish don't get on. Sitting wearing glasses or a hood can be surprisingly effective among my race. I mean, yeah, and also maybe some ideal flank. You can see Mark?
Yeah, as a lot of yearlings outfits typically do.
Yeah, why not? But once in a while, I do encounter others who catch on to my ticket and also catching me off guard. Because it's an alarming implication. If they know, then what will they do with that ticket? Are they here to make me? Will they try to settle my friends and family? I don't know that, so I reach for my gun and shoot them.
And
Uh,
Scoobla kept on waiting.
hmm. So you are saying that they could understand that he is actually lying as well.
That's Cobra Pants. And he's never worn pants, as far as I know. Wait a minute. Maybe one time he did? No, okay, no, never mind. I was thinking about the time he was practicing with exercise
What?
with
Who?
Rainbow that he
Why?
wasn't my friends then either.
Why? I mean, flashing on the screen for a second. The first thing I saw here.
Okay. Actually, I can believe it that some people would think of that. It probably was from the first time they appeared together as well. Like when they watched each other fighting or playing with each other in the beginning, some fans were probably thinking, "Get a room already!"
No, I was asking why is this among the first pictures when I think Quill fans.
Yeah.
My initial impression of them is they actually do seem like a pair of decent talented ponies. I know they are here to hurt me in a way, but I can never be too careful. After all, I know a lot of dangerous secrets, and sometimes have dangerous artifacts in my possession. I have the one ring as well. In short, there really are reasons for other ponies to go after me. So I need to remain on my guard, just in case it's one of the bad reasons. Oh yeah, do you think that Cameron would give the ring back to Sauron if he would give him enough money? Or offer him enough money?
You know, maybe because the amulet tried the same thing to try to tempt him, but because he was aware of that, he was much more on his guard.
And
Even
the
after he
ritual is
wore,
stronger.
even after he wore it, he had the conviction to take it off. I wrote in that story it was a struggle for him.
Yeah. I mean, if he just put on the ring and just start saying that I'm coming for you and giving it to you, then he wouldn't be even hurt. I would assume. Because Sauron actually accepts people under him, unlike the Daleks.
Unless it's worked on him for a while, he probably could reject the one ring. Now the two ring is another story.
The Two Ring?
Yeah,
I don't know about
it's not as famous as the one ring.
that. I mean, when you say the Two Ring, my mind goes into the rings that bind you together all the way and to marriage.
There you go.
Is it that?
It's very dangerous.
Oh, I thought that was actually a thing. Speaking of what books you have, by the way, have complimented me with the price and case for passion. Good idea for actually putting your profession in a positive light. Putting our profession in a positive light. He pointed at me. Sometimes we encounter others who misunderstand what we do or think or exploit us, but not you, Mister. You set the record straight, and you get my respect for that. You give us an adventure and a good name for a change. For one, deeply appreciated, as though it would be an eye.
Yeah.
Just don't fight that you are kicking puppies. In fact, May said as she does her look from her husband to me. That's kind of why we are here. To behind her and using her left wing to reach for something behind her. He then faces forward again and passes me two photographs using the same wing. Here, let's take a look at this photograph. Miss Lou. You know what's coming, right?
What's coming? Show me what's coming.
You know.
Look at this photograph.
You know it's what's coming, right?
No, but I definitely get the reference after you showed me.
Also, you know what? I still have never heard the full song.
No, I don't think I have either. So certain lines are just that famous.
Curious? But still feeling on guard. I raise my right wing forward to extend the photographs and then look upon them. What I see is one cord and one stallion. They definitely look related. Other than age, they seem identical. Since they both have white hides, with the mid-game patch one over the left side. I don't recall any of that, so it might be some new ponies.
Probably is, but there were ponies like that. Like Pipsqueak.
Yeah, but they did have mid-game. Most of them have a yellow mane, and the main style is identical too. And now, we are having another crossover again, but now with elements of justice. When we are talking about the twins, where one of them went missing, another died.
Oh, there is a Twister.
Yeah? I looked at magma in these images, there is an eyebrow, and Miss Mean, they ask. So, what are these photos supposed to prove? These two photographs are actually of the same pony, Miss Mean tells me. And believe it or not, one with the court was taken only 4 moves ago. I read my eyes in shock as her and I repeated incorrectly. 4 moves ago? There is no way that can be correct. They said the picture is clearly much older than that. What was the name of it? Oh, I misremembered. But you might recognize this.
No, actually don't.
It's Benjamin Button. The name says nothing to you, right?
No.
And he is literally the opposite of what's happening here. You know, the squad is having a fast, he is getting fast here on. And this one is aging backward.
Okay.
I will have to watch that. That's a relaxing movie, by the way. So. But
You read that. That paragraph you highlighted, you read it.
yeah. We have a very easy solution here. It might not have been any bodily function problem or any illness. It can be just just time travel. Apparently, it is all too true. That is assured Sandy in Gimli. The troll's name is on the badge, and we recognized its parents not but 1 month ago. The year was the game knew that their son is effective with medical cures. Because that is aging him faster and faster. So yeah, as I said, it is literally the reverse of Benjamin Button. Sweet Celestia, I say be sure. May no suddenly action. Our reaction was much the same. The actual action for him, because we are the best in our business at what we do. Aren't you a cartographer and wildlife preservist? What do you have to do with?
Read the rest of that sentence.
It was we knew it in our hair and actually kitchen. Sometimes they just was too. Once again. Even if you know the cure, who said the cure is not and who said it is gonna work? Excellent! Continued Miss Argued husband. We heard tell of the Balcon. Missing a two-fold habit that was her. One little flake of the consideration is said to be the key ingredient to making pretty much any curse. I mean, do you even know if it's a curse? They said it's cursed, but it doesn't mean it is.
Yeah. That's what they think. The concept of the curse definitely is in the show, but that was something that Twilight was very reluctant to believe in at first. And it definitely exists in the show. Sombra had pulled off things like that. He was able to inflict curses.
I mean, if it was Balcon, why is there not only one horn?
Well, it's a like bunny unicorn from the name.
Yeah, but that's why I said it should be one horn.
Mm.
Because if they have two horns, that is actually living legendary creature in the Jackalope. The one with two horns. I mean, it is a different kind of horn.
That would be like antlers.
Yeah? I mean, antlers are horns as well.
Yep.
Problem is that all of our research came to the conclusion that the only possible location of the Balcon might be back in time. The not only of the two cards. I'm trying to remember if it's the same place where she was in the beginning.
No. No, I did make that name up. Tenochtitlan Valley is probably what you're thinking.
Ah. Maybe because of the money.
Uh-huh.
And those miss are good. He has her right wing across the air in front of her. And nobody knows where this money is, except for maybe one pony. And they realize we don't really have time because that her picture has been taken not too long ago.
Yep, they said 4 moons.
I mean, once again, do we know what a moon is? Is it a month? Around a month?
That's been debated all around the world. Yes, I'm now thinking specifically lunar cycle, which is about a month. A little shorter than a month. I think it's about typically 28 days for a lunar cycle.
Yeah, it's 4 weeks. And it's supposed that not many people realize this here. That continues. The adventure and dungeon explorer, Miss Larry New. I see. I pass in the tone of realization. This is a beginning to piece all of this together.
This is an encounter I could easily imagine in the background of the show, where Daring actually met Snapshutter and Allgood. They do walk a very similar path here, so I thought to throw them together in this story.
Yeah. And this is after the I work alone phase. So
In fact, this scene is making a point about that. You can probably see where this is going, but go ahead and continue when you're ready.
it always applies both of our 2 ways together. The main expression, as she planned, as she please. So we have come to for your help. Or to you for help, Miss Lou. Please disclose to us the location of the lost body of the crowd. We will even pay you for that information, that ends. I shake my hand, then I tell them. You two might not know what you are getting into. I never seen a body come before, but I heard they are very silly and otherwise pretty harmless. However, able to raise wing towards them, there are other things that in this body that are far more terrifying. If I give you the coordinates to that body, then I may very well be sending you two to your death. Believe us, Miss Lou, we are used to...
Danger.
Yeah, danger. Danger. Yeah, I always wanted to say it in so like danger. That's why I didn't know. That I should confidently. Well, we are the masters of what we know.
Now I think I do know what you're bringing up.
Do you?
I'll confirm it if you show it to me.
And I'll bring it a different one then.
That's not what I thought. Alright.
What did you think?
Another character who made that quote often was Wolverine.
No, there is another character who did that. John Cena. I mean, you are literally talking to the Hindu. That's just my only concern, I expect. There are other things in the body as well. Things that might tempt you. But the body also hides an ancient threat and racist evil. It doesn't look like it now, but the body used to hide one of the greatest dangers that this world has ever known. It can see into your heart and knows what could lure you. Ah, so it is made of flying people.
I thought you were gonna make a Trigon reference, but alright.
No, because I was very young when I was Trigon, and I don't remember anything other than the stamping.
The demon Trigon.
I will have to rewatch it to that point.
Okay.
And I said I don't remember anything about it.
Raven's father?
Oh, that's Trigon? No,
Yeah.
no, I meant Trigon.
I kind of know what you meant, but it's a show I
Wait,
haven't seen.
this is not right. They say the animation is 2023? No!
Maybe they remade it? But anyway, yeah, I know it's from a long time ago. I remember the freaky hair that one of the characters has is like very, very tall above his head.
Ah, 2010. Okay, let me. And the original one was the hair caused me at this point. I don't care. No. I'm just gonna mute you. I don't fucking care. I don't know that call number, so shut the hell up. I love when random numbers call me. I don't wanna buy anything. So you have me in there. Which makes sense with a smile. That's good. At least I'm putting no away to the money. Yes! They know the way. You don't have to worry about us, the machine. We already know where our greatest potential lies. He has decided to his wife by saying me. I want to give birth to us quite some time ago. And we have been looking forward to reuniting with her ever since. Do you have any thoughts on your own, Miss Lou? No, I work alone. Miss August S. It's getting me off guard. That's a pretty personal question. I go very silently. But I don't see the harm in answering. That's why no. I don't know the joy yet. Then I shake my head. I can't often not make me wait in this patient, so I have no time to raise my phone of my own. I'm not silently, as I add. And besides, I haven't met the right salary yet. And the one I met was actually taken. I mean, the two you looked after were all, most of them were older. A lot older than you.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked up at someone else in the beginning,
Correct.
and I can see them reconciling in the end. Which we know happens in the extra story.
Which is why I provided a hint of that, even when they had their falling out.
And the other one is a Time Lord who actually has multiple other possible candidates already.
Alright.
I guess it has in my house as a chat, but I had a picture of my family before looking back at them, as I say. Moreover, I remember how hard it was with my mother and father. He was a legendary adventurer, and she was the one basically left behind, and worry about whether she will ever see her father again. Hint, hint, you are terrible father and mother. You left your newborn child behind just to go adventuring. And not one of you, most of you went away. I shake my head. I don't think I would have the heart to put my own would-be forward to that. Yeah, and I think I said it in the episode as well that I don't like them that much.
You're not the only one to have that opinion, and for that reason too. I even had an editor comment on that when he took a look at this chapter. Left some comments on the site about that.
Here's the question. Would it even be better if Susan didn't actually have parents? Because then that would actually give them a reason why they are not there.
A lot of the fandom thought that for the longest time.
So we are actually right and wrong at the same time. Because yes, she has parents, but no, they are never there. So
there was even a comment that Skula made once that hinted that she was an orphan, and that was right to Rainbow Dash. Like when she was talking about, I never knew what it's like for others to compliment because no pony ever told me.
I mean that once again is not right either because what is the niece is the one who is looking after Susan?
Aunt, actually.
Yeah.
Aunt Holiday.
I'm pretty sure that she actually says nice things.
She was really one of the characters that looked after Scootaloo. She was just only a visit on occasion.
Yeah. What I said, seems there was sort of love between these two. A very faint and yet expression clouded their faces. And they glanced at each other. Then they both looked down suddenly. Well, I can very much understand your feelings in this regard, Miss Lou, Miss argued the shirt. For me, do have a fault of our own. And tear us apart to be apart from her. Every single day. Her name is Tutu. I've been left a pony under the cab, whoever is kind enough to help her raise her. It sounds like you don't even know who you left with her with. That is not outstanding that she has never met as you go on to say. Good news is that she does have a lot of friends. Oh, that. Oh. She does have a lot of friends now that will look after her from time to time. Even me older sister and wife is on the wee old bugger from time to time. I'm not hard to read that accent.
Yeah. He has a very Australian accent. Which is what I tried to convey here in these sentences.
I mean, yeah, I know. But for which we are telling grateful. Of course, we would much rather be out there ourselves, but the players can do what we do. Send it to die do. Still Miss Arnold. And this mission is especially urgent. He said. There's no way we can face our daughter again. We can conscience by going to her now, but also knowing that Louis told me also got some other fault in life. And it is quickly slipped away. There is no way we can possibly be that cruel. So we have to do whatever we can to help. A little bit annoying in them, but this is how they were portrayed in the show as well, so I can't say anything wrong.
Which is why I'm presenting them this way. They're good-hearted, but
yeah, we cannot be that cool, we can leave her alone in Podium, but we have to help
Right.
everyone else. Everyone else is more important than our own daughter. I am deeply touched to hear that. In my heart, part of me feels like smiling upon receiving yet another reminder that not only there are other competent adventurers out there, but some of them also have the heart of gold too. Seeing that makes me feel that I am not so alone after all. You are very blind, Miss Lou. But that is not gold. That is just some copper painted in gold covering.
Okay.
I mean, that is all on point for personality as well. Because she didn't realize the red flags either with Cameron.
Yep.
You know what? He might be actually colorblind. That's why she doesn't know what is game flag and what is red flag. We know you're 18 or nothing else joy in any of your all adventures. This is another seriously. And we ain't asking for that. She said. All we want is the coordinates, so not worry. He said earnestly in a dutiful pose and expression. Hey, now I know what I was looking at. After that, we just leave the rest of us. I have a very dirty mind. I'm sorry. And you have too for using this wording. Especially
Okay.
knowing that he doesn't wear pants. Please, Miss Lou, look at this photograph again. With all good mind, I do so. It's full and suffering right now. I look at these photographs, most of them he is smiling. So is his family. I can do a bad thing of the pain. And I would be annoying if this was happened to our daughter. I mean, you wouldn't be there, so it wouldn't really matter, right? I mean, for all that you know, they might be having this course as well, because you haven't seen them in months.
They probably write to each other a lot.
Do they?
I think so, but I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, they don't have a spike to send it in person where they are. And they are always on the move, so they might not get any letters.
They do. Uh, they don't, but Scootaloo does have access to a spike.
That's why I said that they might not have any information what's happening here.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't even aware of the cutie box, the first bite, or anything else that happened in Polymere. And I literally mentioned the smaller ones. I didn't even mention TX, Discord.
Maybe they're aware of it and didn't say anything, but if they are, that's probably another reason they came back eventually. But they said it was because of the attack of the Air-Free Forest.
Yeah? Your question says we feel that we must do whatever we can help. Even being not towards Father Nature. That's just the way we have to accept this kind of lifestyle. Let him do the rule. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Oh.
What is that on the edge of the screen here? Right above Darius' hat.
Oh. Wait. Oh. That is a butterfly flying around on the chair.
Okay.
I was like, wait, is that a robot ear or something? No.
That's kind of what I thought too.
Yeah, because usually we use full screen. This is just my desktop.
Well, maybe it's more shenanigans from trouble.
It might be. Oh. You wanted to come in. But this guy go outside my door. And usually just like this, that, oh, I want to come in. Don't do anything with me, just let me in. Did I hear this? Yeah. We must do whatever we can have to have, even if it means us to work for the danger. That's just the rate we have to accept with this kind of lifestyle. Instead of two photographs of the curse squad, I quickly realized how insolent I feel, and I think I am so big-headed, rejecting all other components that I ever let the squad die perfectly. It's amazing making that sense. I understand why they think I have that reputation. You let recently want my stand. When it comes to accepting others, but with Celestia, they are making me sound like a heartless monster. Also, if the court is cursed, that means even if you leave the curse, they will literally stay in their body, no matter how old they got already. And nothing is stopping the one who cursed them to curse them again.
That could be, yeah.
And there must be a reason for the curse, or for something that he did, or the parents did, or something. Because from all I know, which is not cursed without reason. I closed my eyes, sigh, then opened them again, to defend myself, and I passed the photographs back with my ring, and I say, I made myself clear. I will not tell you to go next to the last body. I will take you there. I take a moment to absorb their shock before I go on to say, instead, I will do something better. I face space into the direct expression, and I say, not my feet have at all. My head. I will escort you to the last body myself. That way, I can keep my eyes on you if you are not doing anything else. Just actually doing the micro mission.
That's kind of true. She just warned them that there's something in that valley that tries to tempt them and knows the right way to do it. She would want to keep her eyes on them for that reason, too.
Yeah. Now, as my initial announcement, she is too sure. When I tell them that I will escort them personally, they let each other after long enough, so that the partner feels the same way before looking back at me. You don't have to do that. Each other. I will tell you, told you. We can hope for this ourselves, and we ain't gonna inconvenience you anymore than we already have. You know, with the same expression. This here is our fight. We are the ones who will be open. No, you came to me. You gave me the information, and now it's my fight as well. And I already told you that there are little dangers in the story, other than which you see. I remind them. If I go, the chances of surviving the trip is much greater, which also means they get the odds of success for the fall. Now that you told me what the thing, I shake my head. I won't be able to sleep either without knowing if anything is done to have to cure him. Besides, I know something else hides in his body, and I want to personally make sure that most of you don't fall for temptation. Believe me, it's a lot harder than it sounds. I'm trying to figure out what it might be. There's a lot of tempting creatures like West here.
Actually, I think this part of the story is hinting at something in another. Do you remember the Dark Star?
Yeah?
That was sealed in the Shadow Plane, according to that story. It's not destroyed, but it's contained.
There you go. You are gonna be losing the shadow hand. But yeah, we also still have the sirens, the chilies, unicorns. I mean, unicorns are actually normal humans here. Normal civilians. We might have mermaids. I mean, we have merfolks. I don't know. The merfolks don't really think to anti-police.
Shoopy-doo, shoop-shoop-a-da.
I mean, they are not really people.
Welcome to the Sea Ponies.
I know their fans. Because I have seen this one movie. Believe me,
You're done.
it's a lot
You're
harder
done
than
with
it
the paragraph.
sounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the two of them against each other. Except this time, it is with rising hope and delight. What I am afraid is way better than the initial bargain for. Are you sure, Miss Sue? Miss Maid checks. She looks back at me. I am sure. I'm sure, and I nod and am carefully. And I also want to thank you too. For what? The shadow asked, and then you back. For tipping me off to this important mission, I tell them. Because you are right. Now that I have heard of this, I can't ignore this. I can't ignore this. I then smile and then warmly, and then go on to say. And I also want to thank you too for another reminder that there are other good adventures out there, like me, that knows that I actually met, who made an adventure out there to find the good fight. I lend my hat to them. It shall be my pleasure to travel with you.
Two.
Well, how did it then? Me came to mind. Will I find it?
Will he find it, folks?
No. There you go. Keep in mind, with the honey name. But her chance to accidentally that he actually hopes in there. And this is her home in from me for months. They are over the ground. And I know that happens. I will not find the picture, but I will bring you in. Mr. Flintstone. If you're sure, Miss Lou, then it will be our pleasure to work with you. Heck yeah! I've been looking forward to it and seeing another person at work. Giving a roof again, losing interest here, he then hands to the side as he is. A question for you, no mate. Does it mean the two of us are going to be in your nice mood? You will know that when I publish it. That's fine. In the meantime, let's get into writing. Another day, another legend. So there's before me here in Newsom. Another day, another adventure in the actual quote, right?
No, that's exactly what she says in the show.
I mean, no, the original.
Possibly, yeah. That might have been a reference that she was making too.
Yep, it's another day, another adventure. And that, in the end, I'm talk. I gotta hang this on my own. And then the pin. This is literally the end of the Hino arc.
Two of them, really.
I mean, arcs, but
Yeah.
we can call the most of them as one arc of the Hino.
You might be able to tell from the tone of it that her presence in this story is about to back off. But I wanted to give her a good send-off.
I mean, she might be here in the background.
Yeah, that's possible.
But yeah, I'm still not sure what happened to Trevor.
Probably off making some trouble somewhere.
I mean, you mean he didn't know enough summer yet?
Probably. Yeah, the last time she appeared in the story is when she introduced them to the Daleks at the hangar bay.
Yeah, it's funny how if I zoom in, you can see how it's not centered. So, yeah, I can see this happening, actually. For them to be here.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That can make a good fanfic in its own right. Daring travels with Snapshutter and Main all good?
I mean, they are literally in the same profession.
Uh-huh. But the thing is about this, it shows that Daring now trusts other adventurers too, to join along with her. They're not going to be incompetent per se, or do it for the wrong reasons.
And
She knows
now
better now.
I am getting flashbacks of Starlight and Trixie traveling together for the first time. I mean, it's not gonna be like that because Daring Do is more like an adventure that, oh yeah, even if we don't have money, we can just forage for food.
Yep. She's got a lot of wilderness survival skills now. And really, that actually, according to this story, that started really early. Stuff that her grandfather was teaching her on the camping trips.
And now they are going camping again. I mean, it can never be said what is gonna be there to be tempting them. Other than you telling me what it is.
I probably chose that picture because it does have a daring grin on her, but she also looks like she's having fun. Racing
Why
off to
wouldn't
another
she?
adventure.
She is
Yeah.
racing off the. Oh no, she is running from danger all the time, but she's chasing danger as well.
Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't be an adventure without if it didn't have any hiccups. If you just go on an adventure without any problems, then it is just a vacation.
Yeah. I mean, probably is what she'd think. She enjoys her life. Most of
Yeah.
the time.
Oh my god. And I don't know when we are gonna have the next episode. For all I know, I probably won't be able to read the other thing right now because I still have to troubleshoot. And hopefully work this out. Yeah, and I told you, there are a lot of things not working. I just made sure that I can actually do the reading.
I'm cheering for you, and give me a Discord message if you can do it, or if you can't. I actually appreciate the feedback either way.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of Daring Do in these stories? I made the remark to you earlier that it took me a while to realize that I tried to stick to show canon, but I actually did stray from it with her because I gave her more depth and nuance than the show actually did. Describing all the reasons that she's in these adventures and how it affects her.
I mean, the show really didn't go into depth at all with her.
I know, but these stories really showcases her strength, especially inner strength,
Yeah.
which was cultivated in the first arc and then really capitalized on in the second.
I'm curious what happened to her hat in this scene. It became a little bit cold. But yeah, I think you presented her pretty well of how I imagined her.
Ah, cool. So, what did you think of the arc itself?
So,
Oh.
there is no is literally Rainbow Dash if she was 30% cooler. If she actually cared.
I can imagine Rainbow Dash complaining about that. Hey!
I mean, we know she's we are right. We just have to show her that in this episode. Something about Rainbow Falls or something like that.
Well, Rainbow definitely has an adventurous side too. Much more so than Fluttershy. really late in the game, Fluttershy started to get into it too. In fact, she even had an adventure with Daring herself, which was the last episode of Daring Do. What did you think of this arc in Tainted Paradise?
Well, I have to say the Alex has to be has been a little bit faster than usual. No, because you usually have to use Deus Ex Machina to get them.
Yeah, they appeared in a total of 3 chapters here in this story, but one of them was really long.
I mean, if you started the time war right there and then, or I mean continued, then it would cause this to pay off and they never going away from that.
Basically, that battle was an extension of the Time War. That's why both of them were there, Viraxis
I
and
mean,
the
it was.
Daleks.
I mean, and that's why another time loss was there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I say multiple at that moment. Because
All of
Missy
this
was there.
took place in a setting that it's kind of rare for the show Doctor Who, where it actually is a paradise. But um, there is some hidden dangers in the shadows. That's not entirely unknown for the show to do that. I've seen a few times where everything seems to be good, but don't trust what you see because the paradise may have a cost or a reason for it.
Yeah.
Um, like
It's
I
a
can give a couple examples from the old Doctor Who show, like one where the reason why this civilization is great is because they're exploring another, or another episode where the reason why they're on a planet that has infinite resources because their planet is a giant empty sphere that teleports to other planets, consumes it, and then absorbs its resources.
I actually thought that I had something on my shirt, but no, it's just it's a missing on the paint. It's like, oh, it's something that doesn't come up.
I completed this story in 2024, and I went out to celebrate towards a pizza place that's just in walking distance called Pizza Man Dan's. And when I went there, it was open, but they were doing heavy renovations, and their
Ah,
soda machine was not available. And I needed that. I needed like all you can drink because I had all I can eat salad bar there too. I just need something to help wash it down. I don't want to keep paying for more bottles of soda or something like that. So I ended up walking to a greater distance to celebrate there. And along the way, I was thinking about how thematic that moment was to the story I just completed. As if Daring says, you know what? Don't go to the local store, take a chance to someplace further.
yeah. Also, it's funny how many times the fire that happened here. If I got a funny at the time, it wouldn't be much, but I would have too funny.
Yeah. In the day that you completed this arc, you had a little bit of adventure yourself with your computer.
I mean, it's not an adventure, it's just common.
Yeah,
Oh, so that's where she got.
yeah, I
Let's
can
say I'm
imagine her
trouble,
laughing in
so.
the bottom corner there.
Hi guys, I'm here. But, yeah. Uh, so, I don't know, maybe Saturday, but I'm not gonna say anything until I can fix everything.
Okay.
So yeah, let's end this and I will go and do the commercial thing,
Alright.
which might be actually multiple hours. So, oh. But
Well,
yeah,
I'm glad we got this done, and thank you for the reading.
thank you for being here. Bye bye.
Bye bye.